Hi! Hello lovelies, I hope you're doing well. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Hannah and this is the place where I watch basically whatever I want. And yes, welcome back stays. I am here today to get to a bunch of new Stray Kids stuff that has been released over the last few days. Now, I didn't know that they were going to be dropping a bunch of stuff, but I am here and I'm ready. So just a few days ago now, I think it was like Friday, I believe, they released their new spoiler for the next comeback, which is crazy because we literally just had Giant not even a week ago. I'm recording this on a Monday. It released on a Tuesday. So it's not even been a week, and they already have announced their next comeback, which I'm assuming is their Korean comeback, and I am very excited about it, obviously. I think it was the 15th of December, 13th or 15th. I don't know why I have those numbers in my head, but it was either one of those. And I'm very excited to get to see what it is about. But I am also very nervous, of course. But we're going to be checking out the little logo splash thing that they released. I know it's really short and it's probably not something that's really too interesting, but I want to see it. And then we're going to check out the track list together on Twitter. I probably believe I'm going to be doing that. And so that's what we're going to be doing. And then we're checking out the next Song by episode, which was released yesterday. Seungmin covered 21's 그리워해요? 그리워해요? I don't know how to say it really, but I don't know if I know this song. I might, because obviously 21 are really famous, so maybe I know it. I'm not entirely sure, but he released that episode. It's very short, so I don't know if it's just the cover and not much else, but I'm excited to watch it, of course. I really enjoyed the episodes, and then literally like 10 minutes ago, they released their Giant relay dance movie, they called it. So we're going to be watching that as well, because I wanted to have something with Giant, because obviously we just had the comeback, and they performed it during their Japanese shows when they've been touring now, but there's been like no good fan cams at all, so I decided we're just going to hopefully wait for something. And then today, thankfully, they released the relay dance, so we're going to be watching that. I don't know if how it's going to work out with my computer. It's probably not going to look the best, but I don't know if I can configure it to look how I want it to look in that amount of time, so it's probably going to be pretty small on your screen. I'm sorry about it, anyway, everybody. But anyway, I'm very excited to check this all out, though. So like I said, we're going to check out the logo splash first, and then we're going to check out the track list. So yeah, without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, lovelies, like I said, we're going to check out this SKZHOP HIPTAPE HOP logo splash video real quick before we get to the timetable. I said track list. We have not gotten a track list yet, but I mean the timetable. We're going to check that out to see, because they have not released the track list yet. So sorry everybody if you heard what I said earlier and you're like, did I miss something? You probably didn't miss anything. But yeah, this is very interesting. First of all, I don't know. I think the Chinese character or the Hanja that they're using just means hop, but I'm curious to know what this is going to be like. I'm sure it's because it's hip hop. That's what it is, but I really don't know. We're going to find out anyway. But like I said, I'm excited, so let's watch this real quick, and then we're going to go to the Twitter post and look at the timetable. So let's just see this. Whoa. That's really cool, though. That for the character, like the character is actually, it just looks like this when you write it, but they wrote it so the hop is included in there. That's really cool. I love it a little too, that water effect there. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm really curious. Obviously, we're gonna find out soon enough what it's gonna be like, but I'm very intrigued. Very intrigued. So we're gonna hop over to the timetable right now and check out how things are gonna be released. Alright, lovelies. I was originally going to look at the Twitter post, but I thought that would be really, really difficult for you to see. So I downloaded the image, and I'm now working around with it on my photo app on my computer, so this would be easier to see, so that shouldn't be a problem. They also included all of the world tour dates here, so that's good for me because I've been kind of forgetting which dates they are supposed to be performing and stuff like that. But it seems like until It seems today. Today they're releasing something, which is very interesting. So I'm assuming this is KST, since they haven't specified. So it should be at 3 p.m. in my time zone. So it seems like starting from today, we're going to be getting our first image, which is very interesting. But we have images, and then a video on the 21st, which is which day? Now I can see everything I'm doing over here. 21st is Thursday. So Thursday is our first video release. Okay, I'm going to make sure to think about that. They also have SKZHOP that day. Or no, yes, they do have SKZHOP that day. So I might include that in the video, depending on how long it is. But very, very interesting. Okay, so here's all the dates, of course, more videos. And then our teaser, our first music video teaser is on the 9th of December. And then video, countdown live release on the 13th. So it's the 13th. And then they also include here. And then remix. And then a remix release. Yes. And I wonder, again, I saw this. I think somebody, I didn't look at it like too intensely when I saw it on my timeline. But I did see this. SKZHOP HIPTAPE. And then with every single member, which is interesting. It could just be that every single person is involved, but perhaps we're getting solo stuff. That makes sense to me. I don't know though, but maybe, because it's like SKZHOP, and then we're gonna build up to that. I don't know. There's a lot of videos that are gonna be released, so I feel like there's gonna be a lot of stuff in my opinion, in my mind, I feel like. But yeah, very interesting. I'm gonna make I made a timeline as well for 8, or not for 8. I did it for Rockstar, but I'm deciding now, because it is easier on me to remember everything. I'm going to be making a timeline so I can remember, so I can get to everything. So, all right. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. But anyway, I think that's everything we wanted to look at. Got a lot of stuff though, so look forward to everything, as well as I am, hopefully. But we're going to get into our next thing, which is our Seungmin song by episode that was released yesterday, the 6th episode, I believe it was. So I am very excited to get to that. So we're going to get started and see what kind of beautiful songs he's singing today. So yeah, without further ado, let's go. Hi, hello lovelies. A little bit of an insert from editing. Hannah here. I talked about it earlier, and we just looked at the timetable together for this release. However, literally after I had finished filming, I got the notification that they actually posted the track list. So I decided to insert this here since I'm filming it the same day. It's fine, whatever, but it's a little bit unfortunate that I could have included it in the video, because I know it looked the same, but also I'm in the middle of work and I'm a little bit sweaty, so sorry about it. But we're going to be checking out the track list as well and see if my suspicions have been confirmed, I guess you should say, because I literally predicted kind of what I thought was going to be happening on the track list. So we're going to find out right about now. I just downloaded it, and again, we're looking at it this way. Hopefully you guys can see it well enough, because I know it's probably not the best. So let's look through this track list together and see what we got. All right. SKZHOP, HIPTAPE, Timetable. Oh no, this is the wrong thing. I'm looking at the wrong thing. There we go. They showed me the wrong one for some reason. All right, let me see how much I can zoom in here. Okay, I think that's pretty good. Sorry, everybody. Let's look at this now. All right, so Walking on Water. So we got a water theme for the title track. I'm gonna look through it like this, so we can see it's written by everybody. Sick. All right, so that's the title. Very short. It's all right though. And then the next track is Bounce Back. Han Bangchan. Okay, interesting. You. Tableau! Let's go. Okay, I can see there's more going on the side here. Okay, but You featuring Tableau. All right, that's very fun. He has been, I thought a lot of people, especially, like, that was almost a year ago that we got the Megaverse video, which is crazy to think about, by the way. But it's almost a year ago that that happened. But now we're finally getting the collaboration that we've all wanted, which is great. So, all right, cool, cool. Hip version of Walking on Water. So they probably mean like a more rap-ish song, perhaps. It's 30 seconds longer. That's quite intense. Interesting. All right. Oh! They're releasing the tracks! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Is that it? Do we have something else too? Seungmin. Yes, okay. So it's just the... Oh. So we have 3 new tracks. One with the Walking on Water hip version. And then it is all the most recent solo songs. Alright, I'm very sad though that we get, because we had the first ones that got released, and then we had the other ones that didn't get released, including Level Up, or Rev It Up. Like Rev It Up, and there's another song that I really love from that batch as well, Mike and Brush. Those songs never got like released studio version. It's okay though, like I get it, but also I wish it would have been like some way, because I really like those songs. But I'm excited that these ones are the ones that are getting released though, because I think they're going to be wonderful with studio versions. Okay, so that is all the tracks. We've looked through them. Now I have this like figured out, and we got this now. I'm very happy about that. I'm assuming this is maybe the image that we were talking about today, which I thought it was going to be like actual photos, like photo shoot stuff, and not just like this. But yeah, we have figured that out now. That's great. I am happy about that. I'm happy that we now have the track list, and it is confirmed that we're getting all of these studio versions. So that's amazing. Back to the original video. I think I am going to insert this in between the timetable and the song by episode. So let's go over there right about now. Alright, lovely. So let's go and get into our next video. This is the 그리워해요? 그리워해요? I don't know. I'm trying my best with my Korean, but sometimes when I'm trying to read it in front of people, in front of a camera, I get nervous about it. But yeah, like I said, this is his newest episode. I'm very excited to listen to it. There's no subtitles on this, so I'm assuming it's just him singing, which I am excited about. And I'm just happy to get something, because it's been a little bit since our last episode. So sit back, relax, I guess, and let's listen to this beautiful angel. So let's get it. Hello. Is it the Han River? 그렇게 너무 편하게 굴지 마요. I don't think I know this song. I feel like I don't. I love just the ambiance. I'm sure it's because it's actually like there, so it's like just natural that you're hearing kind of car sounds and just the mumble of the city at night, but it also adds a lot to this. I'm assuming he's been very purposeful where he has been like located during his shoots, so I feel like it is he's very tactical about it in his mind of where he's supposed to be. So I feel like this is also based on probably the meaning of the song. It probably fits in that he is at this current place at this current moment, you know? Maybe. At least that's in my mind what I'm thinking. 아직 시작도 안 했으니까 아이들의 불장난 같은 사랑은 싫어 조금 멈추려 있을 뿐이야 난 괜찮아 아니야 사실 난 나를 떠나보낸 그가 아직 너무 미워요 차갑게 식어버린 내 가슴은 아직도 그를 그리워해요 그리워해요 그리워해 Not to 그리워해죠 그리워해요. That's right. He just says it a lot better than I do because I am really awkward with talking in Korean. Anyway. Ooh. It's kind of comforting, you know?
세상은 원래 어두우니까 어쩜 그렇게 해맑게 웃어요 자세히 보니 슬픈 표정이야 I know I've been there before 어른들의 계산적인 사랑은 싫어 살짝 지쳐 있을 뿐이야 난 괜찮아 아냐 사실 난 나를 떠나보낸 그가 아직 너무 미워요 차갑게 식어버린 내 가슴은 아직도 그를 그리워해요 그리워해요 그리워해요
I love that line, that melody, and also I'm not usually like a guitar person. It's not my favorite instrument by far, and I love a lot of like other kind of things, like other kind of instruments in my music that I like. His voice just carries the song though. Like every single time I listen to a song and Seungmin comes on, it's like he overtakes my brain, and it's like there's nothing else going on besides his voice because it's so overpowering over literal like instruments. It's crazy, you know? Get it.
나의 젊은 날의 사랑은 이렇게 끝이 나네요 그대 꼭 행복해야 해요 오랜 시간이 지나가도 우리 서로 기억해요 그땐 서로가 있었음을 그땐 서로가 있었음을
그리워해요. Chills every time. Oh my gosh. I want to check real quick first of all if I know this song because I feel like from that entire thing I didn't recognize any of it, but maybe it's just with his voice because it's a girl group song and it probably also it might have been like majorly guitar, but like when you change like the tone and like the maybe even like the key of it so drastically, it can kind of make you a little bit like blindsided and be like, I don't know this, and then when I listen to it maybe I do, but he did it so wonderfully, and I felt like, again, I say this like every single time I watch one of these episodes or I listen to Seungmin sing, he just takes me to another dimension with his voice, and it's amazing every single time because he just draws me in. Like I said, like the instruments don't matter. And, like, I love the songs that he's made, of course. I love his Skiz covers. I love his Songbird episodes. Like, I do. But his voice is always just the thing that carries. Like, the instrumental no longer becomes important whenever he is, like, doing his thing. And it's such a superpower. Like, I don't think... There's not many, like, singers that I can listen to where I'm, like... Even if there was literally no... instrumental whatsoever, would it be interesting? But with Seungmin, he could sing with like nothing accompanying him and it would still be wonderful. because he just has that power, you know? But I wanted to check real quick if I know this song. I'm going to update you later if I do, but I really enjoyed that. And like I said, the ambiance and just the vibe of that video was so nice. I just love whenever you, like kind of busk. He wasn't busking, obviously, but kind of, because he was just, like, sitting on, like, the side of the road next to the river and, like, hearing the mumble, the rumblings of the city. Is such a like unique and like lovely vibe to have as well. And like I said, maybe it fits into the song. I really don't know, because like I said, I'm not entirely sure if I know this, but I'm gonna check it and then I'm gonna be like, maybe I do, maybe I don't. We'll see. But anyway, that was lovely. I really enjoyed that. A little bit sad that it was a shorter episode though, and we didn't get him talking as well, because I love hearing his reasonings behind everything too. But it's not like I minded that much. I just love hearing him do his thing, you know. Anyway, so it's not really too big of a deal, but I do love hearing him speak about things as well. But anyway, that was really lovely. I enjoyed that. We're going to move on to the last thing we have for this little catch-up video, the Relay Dance movie that was literally released like 20 minutes from now, because I, was doing stuff. But I am very excited to see this and watch the dance, because obviously I've not really seen the full dance yet, because we only watched the music video, and there's a lot of like other stuff in there, and it's a little bit sad, obviously, that I'm getting the first look at the choreography in a relay dance, but it's all right with me, because, like, again, I would rather have that than nothing, and right now the only thing I really have is like a really really poorly filmed like fan cams. It was really hard to find anything, so it's whatever, but I'm excited to watch this anyway. So, without further ado, let's go into our last thing here for our little Skiz catch-up, our smaller Skiz catch-up. So yeah, let's go. Alright, lovelies, we're going to get into our next video. This is the Giant Relay Dance movie, but just real quick, I don't think I've heard the original song. It was like written as English instead, because I know that 21 has a lot of English titles to their songs, so I was like, where is it? But he used the Korean title, but it's called Missing You, and I actually really enjoyed it, listening to it. I did it very quickly just in case I want to like revisit it in the future, in case I like want to dive into 21 someday, but it was similar but also pretty different. I think the key of the voices, I think Seungmin went pretty high pitched like during the song, so it wasn't really that different compared to their voices, and also 21 has like a lot more, like they're not very high pitched singers, most of them, but I really enjoyed it. It was like very interesting, like different instrumental. There's piano in it, which like sounded gorgeous, and like I get it, because like he usually goes for a little bit more simple with his, he just wants to make his voice shine, but I like the vibe of it. Maybe I should listen to it more, just in case I want to get into a 21 one day. I'm gonna save it, but interesting. I liked it. But anyway, we're getting into this. Like I said, I have never really watched relay dances since I changed up my like filming style and editing style. So I really don't know how this is going to work out for you. It might be pretty small and you barely can see anything, and if that is the case, I'm so sorry, but this is all that I had. So if there's a problem, I probably won't do many relay dances in the future. I already really don't, but because I only really had this for Giant, I wanted to watch this. So we're going to check it out. Something's happening right now, and I am very intrigued about it. So without further ado, let's go. Yeah. Minsung is Minsunging, of course.
People think I'm big, but I'm small. I ain't satisfied with the goals.
Okay.
And my dreams still they grow. They give my skill and they do really fucking giants.
Like, these are they had these outfits in the music video, right? I believe so. These were the ones that they had. Dude, they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing, because I love these outfits a lot. What else was I going to say? I was going to say something. Yeah, they filmed this probably during, because they had their like little live thing, because they usually do that with Japanese releases. They have a little live thing, and then they like introduce everything, and then they have little games and stuff. And I saw clips from that. I haven't watched it, but I saw that, and I believe this is probably at the same time that they were filming, like they did that live stream as they did this. Anyway, though. my god, Felix. So pretty. Woo! Did I see that little face there? I don't know what that meant, but... Let's go! The way that they do that, and honestly, when they did it in the music video, and they had that little, like, kind of where it sped up and, like sped up and sped down in places, it looked so satisfying. I'm so excited to see, like, the full performance of it, you know? Woo! Get it, Lino. I'm obsessed with the way he said it. Get it, Chris. I know. Obviously, they gotta, like, joke around. I know whenever he's singing this, he feels it. First of all, like, with the first line that he had, he probably feels so powerful, and also this. Like, I know he feels something, you know what I mean? I do too. I really like this song. Hey! Woo! Oh! Bye! He's gone now. Let's get it! Honestly, I love watching them do their thing, of course, but I love watching the other members just, like, walk around while the others are doing their thing. Like, it's so funny. Just look at Jisung right now. Woo! Felix! Ooh! Look at Ian. Oh my god. Even though, like, even though he was just, like, so, what should I say it? Even though he was, like, doing his part earlier, like, he was in the middle earlier there in the chorus, he's still, I don't know, unless he's actually, like, on stage, he's, like, he's so cute all the time, and I don't know why, because, like, this is not a cute song, you know what I mean? Like, there's no part in the song where I'll be like, this is kind of a cute moment. So I really don't know, but he was just dancing it, and I thought he looked adorable still. Even though it was just, like, he was still cute, because he's always cute. But yeah, like I said, I really don't know how that looked for you guys. If you really, like, if people are like, this was a bad idea in the comments, I probably won't do it again. But I thought, just because, again, I wanted to see something related to Giant and kind of get a vibe of the moves and stuff, because, again, it's been like almost a full week and I have no clue what the full choreography looks like for this song, which is kind of crazy, because usually I'll get to know it like the first day, because I'll watch like a music video, like performance videos and all that, like the day of the release. So that usually is Korean comebacks. But I like the song a lot. I definitely warmed up to it. I feel like I wasn't negative, obviously, in the initial reaction, but I was a little bit like mixed up on my feelings about it, because, again, I feel like usually when I love a song, it'll be like the first listen, I'll be like, this is the best thing I've ever heard. But obviously with other stuff, I can also listening to it, like, I need some time to listen to it sometimes to be like, this is really good. And there's a lot of parts of the song that I really enjoy, so I do really like it, and I feel like it's great. It's not my favorite Japanese release for sure, but it's really, really good, of course. But yeah, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for joining me. I know this is a little bit all over the place because we got like looking at Twitter posts, and then we listen to Seungmin sing, and then we watch them dance, so there's a lot of spread outness, but I thought that I wanted to get to everything, because I know there's going to be a lot of stuff coming out soon enough with the comeback, which is, again, crazy. We literally just had a comeback, so we're getting another one in like less than a month. So that's crazy. But I'm obviously very excited about it, of course. But yeah, thank y'all for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. Let's go into the outro and I'll finish this video. So yeah, let's go. Alright, lovelies, that was all I had for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank you for joining me. Again, like I said, I know this is very spread out, but they released a bunch of things over just like a very short amount of time, so I wanted to get to everything, even though it was like shorter videos here and there. I didn't want to end up like spreading them out, so I thought I should get to everything immediately. But yeah, that was a fun time. I enjoyed it. I'm very excited for the upcoming comeback. Again, HOP, SKZHOP, HIPTAPE, SKZHOP, HIPTAPE. That's very interesting. SKZHOP, tape. SKZHOP, HIPTAPE. That's a tongue twister. But yeah, I'm very excited for it. Obviously, I'll be here when anything releases. There was a lot of videos that they said. Like, usually there'll be like four or five videos, but with this one there was a lot. So I'm thinking that maybe we're getting some member related stuff. We'll see though. If that happens, I'll be there for everything. But obviously with the comeback happening, and also the fact that I don't film like Skiz content only anymore. I know that I used to be like mainly just Skiz, and I used to like get to everything the day that it was released, which is not really possible for me anymore, unless something is like really, really important and I want to get to it, of course. Sometimes I'll just have to wait like a couple of days to get to everything, and then I'll compile it all into one video, so hopefully that's a little bit more satisfying. But I think with a lot of it though, I'll be there on time, because usually I do have the time over to watch. Like, usually it'll be like pretty short things, so I just, sometimes I will do like bonus music video reactions that I don't really count as one of my 10 weekly videos, so that'll probably be the case for this time we're entering. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I think I've said everything that I need to say, so I am finished now. But anyway though, thank you all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this. If you haven't already, please consider subscribing to this channel or going over to my Patreon and checking me out over there. Either one helps me greatly. You can also like this video, and if you have anything to request, you can leave it down in the comments below, and hopefully I'll get to it one day. So yeah, thank you for watching. I hope you have a great rest of your day. Free Palestine, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So yeah, bye bye.